Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures. Well, as you can see, it's getting warm out now, and with that comes open water fishing for various species. So one of the things about trout fishing is that, you know, it's easy to catch fish when they're first stocked, but what do you do when they've been in the lake for a while? Well, you can use things like power bait. A lot of people like to use power bait to catch rainbows when they're first stocked and things of that nature, but once fish are in the lake a while, they tend to want to go after other types of forage that are more natural in presentation. For instance, a couple weeks ago you saw that the fish were starting to go after this, the rooster tail. However, one bait that you can never dismiss when fishing for trout is the night crawler. So when you're using night crawlers and fishing for trout, what they like to do is, trout like to go deeper into the water. So if you just throw on a night crawler with a sinker, it's going to sink to the bottom just with the rest of the bait. However, if you use this worm inflator and inflate the worm, it'll come up from the bottom, so it's in the middle. The worm will be in the middle of the water column. Now, trouts like worms. The problem is the trout's not going to go searching on the bottom for a worm when it's just been stocked or if it's only been in the lake for a little while. So this presentation is an excellent way towards increasing your strikes during the days when the trout haven't been just stocked. Well, I'm going to see if there's any trout in this pool down here. I doubt there are, but you never know. Something different. Obviously, it's a big waterfall here, but sometimes these trout will go over the waterfall and they'll stay in these areas where there's a lot of movement. First cast, folks. What do you know? Wow, that's the smallest brook trout I've ever seen. First cast. Whoa, don't fall in, Rick. You could barely put the hook in his mouth. Yeah. Look at that little baby trout. Perfectly fine. We'll let it go. See you, buddy. How do you like that? Try another one. That was a small one. That might have been a natural trout, folks. Very well could have been a natural trout. They don't usually stock them that small, so one of these trouts reproduced. Hey Wayne, change the leader now while I'm down here. No. Oh, man. Dadgummit. Oh, man. I just lost my, rooster tail. All right, folks. As you can see, I changed the rooster tail to more, well, my other one got snagged up, so I lost it. I could go in there and get it, but I don't think I want to chance it. Not worth it. Still a little bit cold out. Let's see if we can catch anything on this. mimic it coming over the waterfall. So that's what a lot of these fish do. I got one, another baby one. There's like a trout nursery or something. Hey, one. All right, another natural one. It looks like the little baby. Look at that, folks. That's a little baby brook trout. I don't want to hurt this fish. Now we got to get a big one out of here, folks. But I don't want to, like, if it's a nursery, I don't want to, you know, disrupt the trout. You know, little babies. Yeah, so I cast a line down there and caught a couple of baby brook trout. So those are natural trout. I don't want to disrupt that. If they're naturally reproducing here, because they don't stock them that small. Those are like minnows. So that's cool. It's cool to see. I'm not going to mess with them. Plus, I got 2 snags down there. There might be some bigger trout down there, but we'll just let them go for now. There we go. Yep, I got him. Here, got my phone with you. There we go. Grab it. There we go. I don't know what it is. Is it showing up? Don't get too far away from me. Something good. Yeah, it's a brookie. Is it showing up on the camera?
Yeah.
Good.
Nice brook trout.
Oh, that's a monster brook trout. Holy moly. Wow. Hello. Look at the mouth on that thing. That's a male. Dude, look at this guy's mouth. Yep. Beautiful brook trout, folks. You can tell it's a male by its jaw. I don't want to squeeze it too much, so I'm gonna let it go now. It's a beautiful. You saw those little babies that I caught earlier. This guy's been in here for a while. I don't think he's a natural trout, but you can tell by his gills that he's been swimming in cold water for a while.
Yeah, try to revive him a little bit if you can. Getting past all that.
He's a fat guy too. He's gone. See you, buddy.
There he is.
Yep.
We got here.
A smaller fish than the last one, I think.
Yeah. Is it brookie again?
I think so. Oh. Get a picture of that, Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Alright. Another one of those. Look at the teeth on that thing.
Wow.
Alright.
Okay.
Not as big as the other one, but still a nice fish.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright. Alright, we got this guy off the hook safely. Actually, it's a female. First I thought it was a male, but it's a female.
Try to have her clear some of that brush there if you can. Yeah, down here.
Down here.
Yeah, watch your foot in there.
Yeah, falling already.
Try to hold her by the tail, revive her a little bit.
Oh!
Oh, no. She doesn't have it.
Anything about that. Other way, buddy.
There she goes.
She didn't need revived. Man. So folks, make sure you can see this okay. As you can see, I got a night crawler here, and just drop my phone. As you can see, I've got a night crawler here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thing here, which is a worm inflator, and I'm going to inflate this night crawler. So I'm fishing out the bottom here. I want them to float up a little bit, so you go like that. And that way they don't float. So This is the head of the worm here, the dark part of it. Make sure you take it out after you inhale it, otherwise it'll disinhale, I should say. You don't want to re-inhale it. Alright, so let's see how this works. Throw this on the line. Throw it out there, see if something bites on it. See how that floats? And that's what you want. Otherwise it just sinks to the bottom, folks. I don't know what's out there that might bite it, but you never know. The water's starting to get a little warmer now, so we'll keep a close eye on it. Yeah, I brought a chair today. I fell on my ass a couple days ago, so I'm gonna use a chair today because my knee's killing me. Alright. Got something here on this worm. It feels a lot like a bluegill. Might be something a little more significant. I'm not sure. He's fighting. Let's see what it is. Oh, wait a minute, it's not. What do you know? It's a brook trout. Brook trout on a worm, folks. All right. So this one's not as big as some of them, but it's got a nice looking jaw on him. Oh yeah, I can get this out. No problem, buddy. I'm gonna be just fine. 1 second. Well, there you see, folks. Like I said, that method of fishing where you blow up the worms is more geared towards brown trout, but apparently the brook trout like worms too, which is cool. This guy's lively, the hook came right out, so usually when they go for the live bait, they don't swallow it quite as bad. Whoa, dude. All right, we'll see you. Yeah, I got a pretty good bite, and yeah, I was messing with my line as usual. Patience, Rick. Patience, Rick. He's still on there. Well, I don't know about this one now. Oh, I'm biting on the power bait today, folks. That's what happens when they're in here a little while. They realize that they don't have to eat just power bait. They can. There's other forage in here. Oh, I got something here. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh no. Is this thing even fighting? What is it? Oh, it's a baby bass. Alright. Yeah, So, folks, yeah, that was kind of cool to catch that brook trout on that worm like that. I use that technique for catching brown trout, which they have been stocking a lot of brown trout lately in Massachusetts. So now that I see that the technique is working well, I'm gonna try that here in the next couple days. I haven't caught a lot of brown trout. In fact, none this spring. I haven't caught one since last winter. So I like to catch brown trout. They're a lot of fun. It's the thing about fishing with night crawlers, folks. You just never know what you're going to catch. And, you know, oh, just had a really good hit. I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a trout. Might have been a bass. Might have been a overly crazy bluegill. All right, I'm getting another one on here, but it feels really small. Hardly fighting. It might be a bluegill or something. Might be time to not use the worms anymore in this little pond, but more in a stream that has, oh, let's see, what is it? Can't see. Yeah, it's a bluegill. Yep. Sidewinder, if you will. Yep, sir. Yep. All right, buddy. First bluegill of the year. Got a little first bluegill of the year. That's what you run into though when you use worms. So let this guy go, and there we go. I got him. It's a nice fish, decent sized fish. I don't know what it is. Maybe not. Yeah, it's definitely more significant than a bluegill. Looks like another trout. Yeah. That's a nice fish. There we go. Nice little rainbow or brook trout. Beautiful little fish. All right. All right. There you go, folks. Another beautiful brook trout on the worm, the inflated worm. So let him go. Perfectly healthy. Go ahead, buddy. Take off. There he goes. Sometimes you just got to revive him a little bit. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Rick Simon Fishing Adventures, and I hope you learned something. You can buy these on Amazon, these worm blowers. There's only a few bucks, so it's an excellent way to catch fish, especially trout. You know, if you don't want to fish off the very bottom, but you want to get distance and you want to fish deep, this will preserve the worm in the water column. So just an extra tip for you if you want to use live bait for fishing for trout. You're going to run into other species of fish when you do this as well, but that's part of the fun of fishing, especially if you don't know what you're going to catch. So hope you enjoyed this episode, folks, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Have a great day.